What is up, everyone? JD here. Hope you're doing well today. Got a review that I'm excited about. We're going to be looking at the Miguron Koryaki 2. Let's get into it. Shout out to Lefty. This is coming via the Pass Around group, which I am very grateful to be a part of. I appreciate it, my brother. Thanks for letting this come around. If you've not heard of Lefty EDC, you should check his channel out. Very, very good channel. If you like it, feel free to subscribe. Thanks, my brother. Let's jump into this one. We're going to start out with some size comparisons, and then we'll do profile, and we'll check the weight out, and we'll jump into my thoughts and impressions. No disassembly though. This is not my knife. It's a pass around. I don't like to disassemble knives that are not mine, so I apologize, but I will refer you to my Kyrex 2 video throughout this one where you can see that type of disassembly, and it'll help you just the same as this knife. Both are very premium. Let's check out some comparison knives. First, we're going to check out the Miguron Moriarl against the Corgi. I almost messed up the name. And oh yeah, here we go. I wanted to bring out my personal Kyrex 2 to compare against this knife as well. So you can see very similar in size. It is definitely that medium-sized EDC. I'll go ahead and move the Moriarl out of the way. We'll bring out the Benchmade Bug Out, which is going to be another knife that's going to compare very well to the Corgi. Is it Corgi? What did I say? Koryaki. I've been saying it wrong. The corgi, that's a dog, isn't it? The Koryaki 2. We're going to check the profile against the, it's the same. It's the same thickness. Sorry, my water's in the way. Let me move that out just a little bit there. There we go. Same thickness as the Koryaki, the Kyrex 2. And it is going to be a little bit thicker, not much, just a little bit thicker than the Bug Out, not awful. And weight on here is pretty good too. I think this was 4 ounces. Let me double check. 3.5. So coming in at 3.5, really good weight for the knife. Let's go ahead and jump into my thoughts and impressions of the Koryaki 2. I love the jimping on here. It's definitely different than the Kyrex 2, which has the micro milling lines going through here. This one here has more of the bumps on here. They kind of feel like braille almost. Really nice without being too aggressive. My complaint continues to be that Miguron's titanium clips, while nice looking and ergonomically friendly, they're really thin at the top, and they do not go all the way up in my jean pockets. They end up kind of stopping here, and it kind of bubbles out the pocket clip. So I would like to see them add a little bit more material to the pocket clip here to raise it up, to have it sit level. I think it would work a lot better, honestly. But the good news is when it goes down into the pocket, it's not moving. You got a titanium backspacer with steel hardware. You got T8 throughout, which is really nice. Love to see that in the construction. You have good access to the lock bar, not great. I would call it good. You can get to it with larger hands a little bit tighter, but not awful for me. This is a front flipper only knife, so no thumb studs and no room for thumb studs. I think it would have been way too tight, especially on the lock bar side. So, that's a little bit of a miss. It looks like this got scratched in the pass around. It came like that to me. I did not carry this knife. I just handled it and fidgeted with it a little bit. Since I've handled so many Migurons, I'm very familiar with the type of action and the brand. And speaking of action, detent is really dialed. This feels great, very easy to use, nice medium detent so that it feels snappy, but you got good action and there's no play side to side or up and down. Actually, it has developed a little bit of play. Hold on one second. I think I checked this one. Yeah, this one was really loose. Let me see. Should be more of not quite as fall shut. That's still a little tight. Let me back it off just a skosh more. And then we'll check to see if it did anything with the centering, because it was centered when I checked it too. Keeping those out now, just to keep it a little bit more fluid. I used to have to undo the whole roll. No side-to-side play, yeah. And then, yep, so more like the Kyrex type of action when the pivot is properly adjusted. Sounds a little dry, probably does need to be disassembled and lubed up a little bit, or it could be that it's just been passed around so much that I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, passed around so much that the pivot came loose and people thought the action was good because the centering never went anywhere. I like the clean profile of this, open and closed. Sorry. No one may have noticed it or checked it prior to me, or maybe, the last reviewer used it and handled it so much, maybe it got loose on them. Hard to say. But I really like the profile of this. You got M390, got a bead blasted finish. Just really nice four-finger ergonomics, super clean open and close. I really like the profile of that a lot. It's really good. Nice thin edge on here. Did I bring some more paper out? But I have a good chunk left over from this one. I didn't check to see. I cut cardboard with it. Yeah, it definitely needs to be honed up. I know these are going back to lefty. Let me just do a quick hone. I'm just curious how the M390 will respond. If it'll be like it was with my Kyrex 2. The Kyrex 2 definitely honed right up. Not feeling it too much on that side. It feels a little rough, but it doesn't feel like it has... Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. I felt it that time. Change the angle a little bit. I was going really flat at first, but these factory, yeah, there it is. I just hit it. These factory edges, they come in like around 22, sometimes 20. There, I felt it there too. 25. I try not to do the ceramic rod too much. I really try just to do that to get past the chip a little bit. And then I like to really just strop them and kind of feel how it goes across the leather. This one definitely has more of a little bit, I don't know, it might be the same angle as the Kyrex. So let me just really quick, let's just make sure there's no burr there. Let's just check real quick. Feels like it has a little bit more bite back. Let's see. A little bit came back. I would say probably about 20 would really bring this way back. I think 20 would bring it way back, but we're not going to do that right now on camera. We're going to finish the review. Now, you're getting titanium, really good milling. You got nice sculpting all throughout the knife. Good build quality. Action feels good, especially with it tightened up. Detent feels good. Nice clean profile closed. If you like a front flipper only and you like something that could be more gentlemanly to carry, this one coming in at $190. That's really good value for money, really good build quality. I really like what Miguron is doing. But what do you think of the Koryaki 2? I'm hoping I'm saying that right anyway. Do you like this one? Let me know down in the comments. Do you have the 1 or the 2? I'd love to hear that as well. If you want something that has a front flipper but also has another means of deployment and a better utility shaped blade, I still continue to think that the Kyrex 2 is just, it is a home run for the money. Just absolutely love. Both these knives look great, but what do you think of the Koryaki 2? Is that your bag? Let me know down in the comments. I love hearing that from you guys. Shout out to everyone out there that watches the videos, comments, likes, and is subscribed. I appreciate each and every one of you and all the support. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, peace.